Okay, so boom, the story of Tweedledee and Tweedledum folk. Now, in the penitentiary, you got people with all kinds of different personalities. I'm talking about different characters, people from different types of hoods. So they think the next hood is rougher and tougher than the next hood. You think people who are manipulative are more manipulative than other manipulative people. You got con artists trying to con artists. You got people in here like a battle of the mind, mental gymnastics, every day, all day, penitentiary politicking, trying to find out how they can just pass the time, but really get over on somebody at the same time. Now, Tweedledee and Tweedledum were two people who worked together trying to figure out how to get over. And these folks came up with a way to basically I'm gonna use extort and get over on white boys when they came in the penitentiary. Now, when white folks come off the train, 9 times out of 10, every black person in the compound or in that unit is trying to figure out what they like to get high on and what can they sell them or front to them. Now, that is one of the biggest mistakes in the penitentiary. Everybody knows that if you're watching prison storytelling across the nation. I don't care if they telling stories in Cali, telling stories in New York, telling stories here in Texas, telling stories in Tennessee, telling them in Atlanta, telling them in Virginia, telling them wherever they telling them. If they telling them in Idaho, every person that has been to the penitentiary will tell you, getting in debt is one of the, listen, it's the biggest rule to break going to the penitentiary. So Tweedledee and Tweedledum, I'm sitting on the rail one day. They come up, they playing up the steps, one of them push each other. Man, folk, what you got going on, Joe T? I said, man, I ain't doing that. Man, folk, I'm talking about finna put them in the cell, finna put them hands on them folk for real. So as we sitting there, a train come in. Now, whenever they coming in with their cars, they coming in with their bag, and this time, our pod is kind of empty because a lot of people in the hole, people done got shipped, and people done moved to other units. So let's say we got about 15 cells open. And if you got about 15 cells open, I promise you, coming off that train, they probably finna feel about 10 or 11 of them. And then you probably got a couple people who assigned to certain cells who gonna come out of the hole tomorrow. So as I'm sitting there, they sitting there, ooh, little folk. And they super goofy, right? I already know they little hustle, right? I'm like, man, hey, folk, hey, y'all don't start it, man. Hey, Joe T, you already know ain't nothing wrong with a little macking, folk. I said, man, hey, don't get in no mess. Hey, folk, what you think right there, Joe T? What you think about them right there? I said, man, I'm not finna be a part of y'all scam, bro. Bro said, ooh, that's an inheritance, baby, right there. I'm telling you, folks, that's an inheritance, baby. I said, what? I said, wait a minute. What you mean, folks? They got that inheritance money, Joe T. Then a dog come in, he say, oh, he was most definitely silver spoon fed. I'm telling you, he got that money. Oh, yeah. Him right there. Oh, yeah. White boy won't be black. Got a little swag about himself. What you mean his people gonna send him a little piece of money? They sitting here categorizing based on how they come in. Folk, that's the one right there, folk. I said, why that's the one right there, folk? He terrified. I said, dude, what? Look at him. He's shaking in his boots. I said, dude, what's wrong with y'all, folk? Go on down there, folks, see what he want there. Take it down there right there. His nerves look like they bad, folks. I'm telling you, he terrified. He need a cigarette. Go down there and give it to him. I guarantee he taking it right now. The person he going to cell with is an old dude. The old dude come out of the cell. He's sipping his coffee. His state boots, they unlaced to the point where, you know, the tongue kind of just hanging. They all smushed up, look like they leaning a little bit when he walking, and he's sitting right there with his coffee like this here. Got on old penitentiary clothes, you know what I'm saying? Got his penitentiary coat on. He's just sitting there like this here. He got gray, he got that salt and pepper beard just like me. Then he got them eyes like that. He wrinkled, you know what I'm saying? He wrinkled, right? They done put him in the set, and they don't normally do this. But the old man, he cool, old black dude, right? He said, I see folk going down there. As soon as folk go right there, they talking. You know what I'm saying? He talking, him, he talking back. They conversing. They having a whole little conversation. I'm already knowing what time it is. Old school probably trying to explain to him, man, let Marcella get himself together, man. We ain't doing that over here. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be. Old head do this right here. And walk off. When he walk off, say hello to your introduction to the penitentiary. He said, hey, Joe T, they already on the inheritance, baby. Man, folk need to hurry up down there to get down there, go to inheritance, baby, and spoon. Man, I'm finna have to go down there. Joe T, I'm gonna holler at you. He mob ball. I'm seeing Crips, Vice Lord, other folks, Air Nation, all these people done came in. You got people going to see what they is. People trying to see if they need anything. People trying to see if they gonna take something, you know what I'm saying, on front, out. Everybody trying to pull their shuck real quick, you know what I'm saying? You got people who done went over to the phone. They on the phone, boom, they get up. Somebody pull up on the side of them. They acting like they been on the phone. They hang up, boom. Oh, man, you knew. Man, where you come from? Man, we just came. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm such and such. That, hey, I'm over in what's name, you know what I'm saying? Let me know you trying to get a swag or something. Matter of fact, I got a couple cigarettes on me right now. Here, cause you just got here, I know you just need something to smoke on, but if you need something else, you know what I'm saying, make sure you come holler at me. You know what I'm saying? I see you couldn't get on the phone, hit your people up, let me know, you know what I'm saying, you need a trayway or whatever, you know what I'm saying, I can get you on there, at least let your people know, you know what I'm saying, I got you. Again, my name's such and such, boom, all right, boom. You got people who walking around, you know what I'm saying, done stood around, people done pulled up on them. You see a lot of exchanges going on. So as I'm seeing there, the old head pulled back up in front of his cell, you know what I'm saying, folk done mobbed out, he look up there at me, he do me like this up. Where you about to go? I said, oh, he down there. Oh, okay. Silver spoon. I said, man, I'm not involved with y'all shenanigans, folks. Or was it inheritance? Man, bro, go on. He said, man, I'm just saying, Joe T, man. He started mobbing them towards me, right? He come up and still, yeah, Joe T, you know what I'm saying? Gave him a couple of swacks or whatever. Told him, you know what I'm saying? Whenever he get straight, let him know when store they is. He let me know. Showed me the paperwork. I already got, you know what I'm saying, a little yard on his book. I said, he got a little yard. Yeah, he got him a little football field on there. Got him a Hyundai on there. I let him, you know what I'm saying, when he get his food or what, I let him know he's straight, you know what I'm saying? I said, what you told him? He was under GD protection. I ain't telling him he was under no GD protection, but I told him I was GD though, folks. And I told him wasn't nobody gonna mess with him as long as he messing with me. In other words, you let him know he covered by GD. Nah, I didn't give him no insurance. I didn't give him the GD insurance, bro. I didn't. I just let him know I'm the business. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody come in there, let him know, you know what I'm saying, you shopping with Tweedle D. I said, man, hey, don't let nothing come to the business. That's all I'm at. Man, look, you know I'm straight, bro. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. He gone about his business. I see them in the in the day area, I guess you could call it that, in the unit. You know what I'm saying? They talking. I said, hey, man, y'all come here real quick, folks. They mob up and shit. Hey, man, hey. Man, I'm telling you, Joe T, it's a good day in the penitentiary, folks. I said, man, what you got going on? Man, so look, the little inheritance, baby, already owe me 50 spot. Bro, what he owe you? Bro said he got a little 35 spot, silver spoon, what he got? Boom, we got another little 50 spot, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. So, here go the rundown. Here go the rundown, Joe T. I know you say you ain't with him. Look, walk and talk with me, G. Walk and talk with me. So, look, check this out. I'm already knowing the one he want to talk to, you know what I'm saying? Boom, he gonna go to the store, right? You know what I'm saying? So they gonna miss store this week because we already done ran it, right? So, bro gonna go down there, when the store run, boom, he gonna say he didn't know he had already missed store or whatever, bro gonna hit him with, you know. I said, oh, stop right there, folks. Stop right there. I don't even, listen to me, Joe G, you need to know these games, bro. Just ever, I said, I ain't never finna have to do that. Bro, he said, this is Mackin, and fine, I'm trying to let you know. I said, look here, Tweedle D and Tweedle Dumb. Long as it don't come back to us, we good. Man, you ain't gonna worry about that. You ain't gotta worry about that. Oh, we good. I said, what's up? Y'all going back to business. I'm gone. They, man, come on, Joe T, you don't want food, whatever. I said, y'all good, man. GD on that, folks. Big G. I did, folks. It was up. I'm walking around the corner. 10:30 come out to say, man, what they doing, bro? I said, bro, what they doing, bro? Scamming? What they doing? Penitentiary scamming? He said, I already know. He said, man, they go to, this they scam. They go to somebody, they get somebody in debt. If they so happen to pay the debt on time, That's cool. But they gonna keep trying to put them in debt. So by the time they do miss it, they come down and they act like it ain't an issue. You know what I'm saying? But they be letting it be known that wasn't mine. But look, I'm finna go cover you and let them know, you know what I'm saying, on the street, I got you. You ain't gotta worry about nothing. So when Tweedledee go holler at Tweedledum or Tweedledum go holler at Tweedledee, they gonna tell the other, then they gonna come in with the bump down like, hey, I don't know what he told you, but this ain't that, you know what I'm saying? So that 25 is 50 now. That was, that's how they do it. That's how they doing it, right? So Stode come around. Know this man done miss Stode, right? He go down there, dude on the man, well look, since I gotta wait, you know what I'm saying? I'm just asking you throw me a little something extra because I'm finna have to go tell the dude that I get the cigarettes from. You know what I'm saying? He was like, man, yeah. Man, man, I thought it was already understood, but I understand. He was like, yeah, I ain't tripping on waiting, but I know it's gonna be a little longer, so I'm just saying, throw me a little something, you know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, whatever. He go back, report to Tweedledee about Silver Spoon, about inheritance, all this and that. And then all these other people that they getting it from. So they done popped it on one or two of them, done doubled it up on them, tripled it up on them. They keeping them in their pockets. It's cool. But see, let me tell you something. Like I always tell you, ain't no secrets in the penitentiary. So what gonna end up happening is one of them white boys is gonna end up venting to somebody or somebody gonna get to hating. One of the 33s or listen, they gonna pull, man, y'all keep messing with them, man, and then this is what they doing to you. Or somebody just gonna put them up on game, on penitentiary game in general. Might be a sell, it might be, hey, quit messing with people because this, boom, 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 boom. So by the time they connect the dots and get to talking to each other about what's going on, they don't want to pay Tweedledee and Tweedledum. They don't want to pay Tweedledee and Tweedledum. That's how they end up running off people money. And then an issue come to the org where somebody talking about, man, they running out the money, man. They jumped on dude whole time. They knew what they were doing, bro. And such. And then it's a, hey, look, man, y'all got to, man, that's what's up. They can stay on the compound. They ain't even worried about a hand laid, dead paid. But I'm telling you, man, next time, bro, if they do come and holler at me and such, man, it's understood like the bar, bro. I ain't doing none of that no more. I ain't going for none of this peacemaking or none of that, but I ain't paying nobody nothing. You know what I'm saying? If they got to go to the back, they got to go to the back, Joe T. Tweedledee and Tweedledum. So, if you don't know what a watchman is, I consider myself to be a watchman. A watchman is somebody who observes things for a long period of time, like the FBI, before they make an arrest, while they building a case. Because they want to get all their facts together. They want to get everything straight. They want to make sure they dot all their I's, cross all their T's. They want to make sure when they do decide to say something that the case is so strong that there's no way for you to go against what these people are saying. Now, another brother, I'm gonna call him Watchman Folk. Watchman Folk was a good brother, but a lot of brothers would probably I would look at him more so as a overseer of everybody without having the 9 trait position. He's the overseer, let's just say, of your soul. For instance, he's just an overseer. He's your brother's keeper. He's the one who watching out for you, knows this, knows that, ain't said it to you because may not be time to alert you, might create a hostile environment. Not only is a watchman an observer he observe behavior, he observe the time, he observe the atmosphere, he observe, you know what I'm saying, just what's going on all the way around the board with the administration and with the inmates. Another thing a watchman is full of is wisdom, because a watchman know how to move, when to move, how patient they need to be, and most importantly, when it's time to say it, how they need to deliver it to the right person so it can be distributed the way it needs to be distributed so it's understood and I'm here with good intentions. A watchman know how to do that. Now you got a lot of people who probably would consider themselves watchmen, but they also immature and they irrational. They move based on their feelings, move because you can have a gift of being a watchman. You can have a gift of discernment. It don't mean you know how to maturely carry it. You don't know how to maturely deliver it. You might, the Most High might speak to you about something. You might need to sit on it, and you just so happy about it. You just boom, move, and it's a little messy, and it probably ain't gonna come out and get the results that it could have got had you sit on it, let it marinate, watched a little longer, read on it, paid attention. You know what I'm saying? So I consider myself to be a watchman just in general. So I'm gonna call this brother watchman folk. So the watchman folk, I see him down in the park. I see him down in the park one day, and he always posted up, you know what I'm saying, just chilling. Any brother go talk to him, he got a real chill, calm, humble demeanor. You know what I'm saying? If he talk with his hands, it's very, you know what I'm saying, humble. You know what I'm saying? It ain't never aggressive. You know what I'm saying? His body language ain't aggressive. It's old school and full of wisdom, full of understanding, full of integrity, right? So the brother, I see him mob off from somebody. He walking up the stairs, got his hands in his pocket. Now, a person to me in the penitentiary that walk with their hands in their pocket is somebody that you don't consider that's alarming or a threat to you. You know what I'm saying? This is a very humble way of approaching people. This is a disarming approach, you know what I'm saying, in the penitentiary. This is cool. This is inviting. This is you come holler at me. You know what I'm saying? The body language say a lot. So as he coming up the steps, of course, one hand come out the pocket, you know what I'm saying, and he coming up and he kind of looking around. I'm already knowing what time it is. He coming to holler at me. And if he coming to holler at me, he coming to put me up on game about something that he probably think done went over my head or something I already been paying attention to. And he just about to come and confirm it and give me some more information concerning the situation. So he coming up the stairs. Joe T, what you doing, bro? He make it all the way up the step, put his hand back in his pocket, you know what I'm saying? And I'm sitting on the rail like this. He got his hands on his pocket and he leaned on the rail with his back. Like this here, which is also telling me you about to tell me something and you got your back turned to everybody that may be up here in the business, even if we got some lip readers up here. He finna, his body language out, he was like, man, bro, you know, man, I'm down there in the cell the other day, right? And man, they done got this black tar, they done got this sand in here, they done got this dust, you know what I'm saying, they done got that dog food in here, right? He was like, man, I don't know if you know too much about it. I was like, yeah, I know a little something. That's why I got into it with BJ that time. Yeah, I remember that, folk. I remember that. They were wrong for that, too. Man, bro, but, you know, we don't do white folk drugs, right? I said, right. Man, so I'm down there in the cell. You know what I'm saying? One of the folks is, you know what I'm saying, 33 in there. You know what I'm saying? Some of the people in there, you know, they get ready to gamble, too, right? So as I'm down there, you know, the 33 asked me that I like to party like my folk, right? I'm like, what you mean? Folks say, nah, bro, good. He didn't want to let the 33 finish his statement. I took that as he was guilty, you know. You know, brothers gonna do what they want to do, you know what I'm saying? They gonna hide it until, you know, they can't hide it no more, but you know, I let them do what they do. I'm sitting there, they get the gambling, so the brothers in there, you know how they can get. I just sit there and chill, right? So I smoke a little bit, they pass a little square around or whatever. We leave out of the cell, I bump the 33, right? Boom. Hey, cuz, what you were talking about though? You were talking about me party, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to see what he trying to say, right? He was like, he pulled out the dog food. He was like, you know what I'm saying? You know your folk them, you know what I'm saying? I was like, no. I thought you been talking about some weed or something, you know what I'm saying? I was like, nah. He was like, okay. He was like, nah, I wasn't no disrespect, I was just asking, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get this out. He was like, so I'm like, all right, cool. So it's Tweedle D, you know what I'm saying? They try to cut me out, right? Tweedle Dom in there too, he gambling or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So a few days after that, I'm standing down there in the bar, right? They gambling, you know what I'm saying, playing poker. As they gambling, playing poker, you know, Tweedle D standing right there by himself. Tweedle Dom come out of the cell. He come over, he leaned on him. As he leaning out, you know, he nod off a little bit, right? Bruh push him, you could tell he, you know what I'm saying, he had to catch himself. So I'm looking, He was like, man, you done got on, man, you done got down without me, right? You don't know what got down mean in the penitentiary. Let me know you ain't never been to the penitentiary before. You ain't never been to the penitentiary. I advise you to never go to the penitentiary. He doing all this right here, right? Joe T or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I'm looking, I'm like, oh, he nodding. So they fade off in the cell together, you know what I'm saying? Oh, one time, but then, you know, he'll pull his hands out of the pocket. You know, one of my white boys, you know what I'm saying, I deal with, you know what I'm saying, I give him a couple swacks here and there, you know what I'm saying, mess with him, you know what I'm saying, keep my commissary flowing or whatever. You know, he come and holler at me and told me, you know, they tried to run it on him, or they tried to pop it on him, right? This before he even took anything. He was asking me, was they straight, you know what I'm saying, because I ain't had no smoke. And I'm like, nah, I don't even do that. I was like, if you gonna do it, you know what I'm saying, let me get it, you know what I'm saying, and, you know what I'm saying, not hating on my phone, I'll just put him on game. He was like, yeah, they, you know, I did hear that about him, but I ain't think, you know what I'm saying, they'll play them type of game with nobody that paid. So I'm putting him up on game, you know what I'm saying, about it. He was like, but I heard one of your folks, you know what I'm saying, got that dog food, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to, so I'm asking him, you know what I'm saying, who it was, he telling me, you know what I'm saying, because I was going to go on and grab me some. So, I go over to the cell, you know what I'm saying, he played me off like, all right, you know what I'm saying, whatever, you know what I'm saying, like he ain't look like he was getting high enough, but I was wondering why he didn't, you know what I'm saying, because I know the white boy didn't lie to me or whatever. But bro, I just want to holler at you, let you know, man, just be aware, you know what I'm saying, we most definitely don't want to let no brothers get jumped out on that, you know what I'm saying? Cause you know what I'm saying, that's you know, they grab hold of, you know what I'm saying, it's hard to tear that boy loose. So I was like, that what's up, G? I was like, for sure. I was like, man, I got you. He was like, man, that what's up, Joe T? I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying, just wanted to dump that on you real quick, let you know, you know what I'm saying? It's your part, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to let you know, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to get in them brothers' business, but at the same time, they hear my business, they are business, you know what I'm saying? So, bro, I was just trying to let you know, you know what I'm saying? That dog food floating around, you know what I'm saying? The brothers selling it, you know what I'm saying? That's one thing, but us doing it, bro, that's a whole different ball game right there, bro. We need to catch that, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. So I sit on it for a couple of days. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I'm sitting in the cell. Tweedle D and Tweedle Dumb come to the cell. Hey, Joe T. I'm like, man, what's up? Bro, open the door, bro. I said, it's open, bro. Come on in. They popped it open. Man, what you got going on? Tweedle D come in first. Man, bless his head. He closed the door. Boom. I was like, man, what's up? Where you guys? He come. He just ran to the cell real quick. We coming up here, holler at you real quick. Next thing you know, boom, boom, boom. He coming to the cell. Joe T, I said, come on, bro. Man, bless his head. I said, man, what y'all got going on? What's up? Man, bro, we just really want to come up here and holler at you, bro, because, man, it just seems like it's the brothers right now acting funny towards each other, like I don't know what's going on, like it's plentiful. It seems like every time it get plentiful in here, you know what I'm saying, the brothers be tripping or whatever, you know what I'm saying, like, bro, we ain't on that, you know what I'm saying, why? In my mind, I'm saying they are pre-killing time for something. I've been in penitentiary a long time at this point. You know what I'm saying? If you've been in the penitentiary for a year and a half, you might well, it's equivalent to being there 5 years because it's so much information you pick up on, characteristics you pick up on. You know when people pop a game, you know when somebody killing time, you know when somebody hide, you know when somebody scared, you know when somebody on the down low, you know when you under investigation, you know when you being watched, you know when the police coming, like your senses, your penitentiary senses is just on a whole nother level. So as we sitting up here in this cell, I'm thinking to myself, man, what they got going on? All of a sudden you hear, man, you got me messed up, man. They hair up, get up, boom, they look at the violin, hold on, that's folk, boom. They bust out the cell, I get up, boom, I come out of the cell. One of the brothers, the brother that he said was selling the heroin, is into it with a 33. So Tweedle D and Tweedle Dumb, you know, they strike off down there. You know me, I'm sitting like this here. I'm not finna run to no situation like that. I'm just not finna do it. You know what I'm saying? So as I'm looking down there, because they done already they already de-escalating the situation. You know what I'm saying? It's being broke up, right? So I'm sitting there, I'm like, man, what's going on down there? Man, you know what's going on, man? Man, you got me messed up, man. Hold on, cuz, hold on, cuz. So by that time, I'm coming down the stairs. I got my hand in my pocket like watchman for. I come down the stairs, 10:30 come. I said, man, what's going on? He's like, I don't know. I think folk them just got to fight. And I said, who? He said, folk in the 30G right there. I said, man, for real, cuz, what's up? Everything straight? Man, cuz said he went in there trying to check on your folk, man. This thing, no folk got the tripping and they done got the jacket or whatever, but it's over with. We good. We got cuz, it was a one-on-one, it's over with, whatever. Cuz said, man, no, man, I need to holler at him, man, he tripping. So I go over to the cell, man, what's up with bro? They were like, man, I don't know, he tripping. So as soon as I come in the cell, man, bless his cell, he going on. I said, man, what's up, bro? What you doing? Man, he done came in here, I don't know what dude doing in my cell, man. I'm in here kind of sleeping, like, man, where my cell at, man? Where my cell at, man? I told him, man, that I was in here, I was finna pass out. Told him to secure the door. Okay. Told him to secure, man, go get me, where my cell at? I pop out of the cell, hey, what folks cell at? They go find him. I step back in the cell. The cellie come, boom, he pop his head in the door. Oh, what's up? What's up? Everything straight? Man, nah, everything ain't straight, man. I told you, man, make sure that door was secure. He was like, oh, my bad, man. I ain't know what was going on, man. Man, I apologize for that, man. But in the cellie eyes, it looked like he just knew to say that. Like, if anything ever come up with the folks and I, you know what I'm saying, or whatever I need you to say, you know what I'm saying, or what, that's what it looked like to me. That's what it looked like to me. So they go, as we sitting there, I'm like, folk, hold on, what happened though, folk? Man, and he's still looking. He was like, man, hold on, man, hold on. So he can't, I'm in here sleep. I wake up, he leaned over me, bro. I done grabbed and pushed him, boom. When I pushed him, I'm like, man, what you doing in my cell? You know what I'm saying? So by the time I get up, he talking about he trying to, man, I'm like, hey, man, why is you in my cell leaned over me? So he done pushed me, like, man, you tripping. So Joe T, we get into it. We get him up in here, you know what I'm saying? So come on up out of the cell, wasn't even none that's here. But I'm like, man, if Cub came in the cell, seen I'm asleep, why he standing there? He was like, man, I got some dope missing. He was like, man, I got some dope missing. By this time, he reached under the table and the knife on the mat. He was like, man, watch out, folks. I'm like, hold on, bro. Put the knife. He was like, man, I got some dope. He was like, bro, I'm tell you, bro, I got some dope missing. So by the time he looking up by his book, he was like, and my shelf. He was like, man, hold on. He was like, man, what are you doing in my mail? What's up? He was like, man, watch out, folks, man. I'm finna go holler at Cub. I'm like, Cub. I'm like, bro, secure the knife. I said, we can mob over here together. So we mob over a couple of folks. We tap on the 33 on the door. They like, what's up, Cub? They were like, man, we need to holler at y'all real quick. They popped it over. Man, what's up, Cuz? Everything straight? We were like, yeah. Bruh say, man, I think he done stole something from me. Cuz said, man, I ain't stole nothing. Let him in, Cuz. They step in the cell. Soon we step in, man, Blessing said, he say, hey, Cub, man, I was coming over there, you know what I'm saying, to come and see what's up. You know what I'm saying? You already know what's up. But, you know what I'm saying, by the time you woke up, Cuz, you were just tripping, Cuz, and you know what I'm saying, whatever happened. He was like, man, you was in my cell phone. He was like, man, you were leaning over me. He was like, man, I got some dope missing, or whatever. He was like, man, Cuz, I ain't stole nothing from you. At this point, bro, reached for the knife. Cuz, and them like, hold on. I said, bro, what is it? Hold on, bro. I said, Cuz, you ain't did nothing like that, hey. Man, Cuz, they were like, man, hold on, man. He trying to up the butcher, man. What's up? I'm like, man, bro, secure the butcher, bro. Put the knife up. Man, Joe T, they got the game messed up, Cuz. They probably already done chopped up my stuff. I said, man, step out. Man, y'all get bro out of the cell. As a watchman, in situations like that, it's not I ain't ready to ride with bro, because I know y'all will jump in my comment section and call me shaky folk. In situations like that, you gotta assess, I'm here to AA you, but at the same time, bro, you finna escalate a situation to force me to have to go before I even find out what's going on. I ain't no dummy. I'm security. Take him out the cell. That's leadership. That ain't me not wanting to ride with. Hold on. Because if it's wrong and we gotta go and it was already us, I don't have no choice. But if it go down and then later on something come out, I'm sitting back here like a fool. Man, let me figure out what's going on. I'm out. Bruh, step out of the cell. Cuz explain the situation again. This time, Cuz say, man, Joe T, I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. Cuz, man, I'm trying to get high. You know what I'm saying? I've been going shopping with him. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't want to say that in front of all the folks because I don't know what he got going on. You know what I'm saying? What y'all don't know he got going on because we all know how it go. I'm trying to get high, Joe T. I'm like, man, what's up? You know what I'm saying? So at that point, he wake up, he tripping. So I'm coming I still got my money right now, Joe T. I'm trying to get high, folks. I said I walk out of the cell, bro, walk with me, bro. Man, Joe T, I ain't trying to hear none of that right now, bro. Man, I know he stole something from me, bro. I'm telling you, he stole something from me. By this time, we walking back over to his cell. We go in the cell. I said, bro, what else? I said, you said he get to going through his stuff. He going through some pictures. It's some hit pictures. He like, he stole my pictures? Man, you know what, Joe T? I ain't even gonna worry about it. When the picture pop up, that's how I'm gonna know who it is. Y'all wanna hear part 2? Say part 2 in the comment section.